All right. Good morning, everyone. Wow, no intro. Almost didn't make it. Had to go and do some things for my kitty. He's not feeling too well, so I had to make an emergency here. But all right. So today it's Fed Day. Um, it's all right. Yeah, today is Fed Day, guys. All right. So things that we should probably look at. Let me see here. And today, I gave out the levels today on my Patreon, guys. I'm a little distracted, but it's all right. All right, let's see. Um, oh no, they said they can't be on. Let me see something here. Uh, bum, 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 bum. Okay, it says I'm on. All right, I'm on. Okay, all right, guys. So let's get to it. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Let's see. So overall, let's see what the market's at right now. So overall, the market is at right here. So we have a doji developing here. Doji developed yesterday in the XPX. This is the daily. So we're not getting the overnight session yet. So pretty much, we have pretty three big long candlesticks. If you're swinging, this was a swing method. You're probably trying to get out. MACD started recently here, so it looks like maybe we can go lower. We really don't know what's going to happen today. We're going to rip, we're going to go higher, but we can go over through scenarios. Definitely go over through the Patreon group and actually print that sheet and keep it in front of you because that's going to be very, very vital for you to trade today. All right, so again, I don't believe that the move is probably going to happen. We'll probably have short moves, but it's not going to be the real move. The real move is probably going to happen at 2 o'clock. And remember, I'm talking Eastern time because that's where I'm at. So you have to check the time. So I think it's 11 o'clock for West Coast. 2 o'clock, the announcement is going to happen. The market will whipsaw prior to that, up or down. You need to stay calm, collected, relax. You need to have calls and your puts, both on the ones that you're watching. Relax. You need to drink some water, stay hydrated, breathe, relax. The market will move one way, shape, or form. No one knows what he is going to say. No one on TV, no one on Twitter, no one on FinTwit, no one on Reddit, no one on Discord. No one knows. So you relax. We are only going to react to what he says and see what the market's going to give us. Now, here are the scenarios. The scenarios are pretty simple. He can go Paul Volcker. Paul Volcker, if you don't know, he was a Fed chairman in the 70s and 80s. He decided we're going to fight inflation head on, screw the market, and he raised interest rates a lot, and the market collapsed. He can do that. Does he have that in him? Yeah. Is he going to? I don't know. But he could. And if he does, then we collapse to about 3,500 pretty easily. So far, what we've noticed is that he hasn't done that. He's been doing this soft landing, and I've been talking about the soft landing. Is every time the market comes down here, it's he's going to be dovish and bring the market back up, and then he's going to change his tune and say we're going to rip. Okay, I think he's running out of these head fakes. Personally, inflation is high. Price gouging is high. You know, this is reality. Gas is high. I talked to a friend of mine in California yesterday. It's costing him almost triple the amount to full his car. He makes good money. He says, it's not affecting me yet, but let's talk about all the other Americans all over this country of ours. It's affecting them. So consumer discretionary is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So we have to look at retail sale numbers moving forward. Why? Because in the past, in the last quarter, when they announced earnings, Walmart, Costco, Chipotle, this is what I was talking about. They said they have pricing power, they have big margins. Well, guess what? Now they're singing a different tune. Now they're saying their margins are shrinking, hence target. Now they're selling their shares. I'm just kind of giving the synopsis here. So what he is going to say? These are the things he's battling. So I don't know what he's going to say. Now, if he's dovish, we can rip 100, 200 points. Are we going to rip right away? No, I think that the market's a little skittish. I think I said it in my Patreon. There's probably maybe go to 38, 38 and sell off. And then we'll pick a direction. But here's a layout. 2 o'clock announcement. 2:15 direction. 2:30 still no direction because he's speaking. I think he speaks at 2:15, 2:30. I'm not sure. And then the market is going to pay close attention to the words he says, the questions he's answered, and then we'll find the direction. We will know. You're going to have to pay on the ask because it has to be, you can't negotiate unless you're going to do a straddle or strangle. One of those, that might work. You're going to lose on one and get on the other. You need to be chill, relax. Trade with what you can lose. All right? All right. That's it. No one knows. I'm hearing a lot of things about people saying no one knows. The VIX is high right now. VIX is high because there's a lot of fear going into this week. If he's dovish, the market could go down. I don't know. I don't foresee that happening, but anything's possible. We are overextended. And the reason why I'm saying that we are dovish because every time he's down here, he's always does a dovish statement. I don't believe the news. I don't believe what the narration. The news, you have to look at it every day and tell them what is it that they are wanting me to believe, to capture my mind, to capture me to believing so I can react a certain way. And once you look at it from the other side, this is what they're doing. Then you look at price and see if price is in direct correlation to what the news is doing or opposite. Real simple. All right. Let's get into the numbers. Here's the VIX. VIX is high. We are at these upper range numbers. But like I said, I looked at some data yesterday. If this is a COVID event, if this is an '08 event, if this is a dot-com bubble event, we can go higher. This is alarming. 3.5 right now. That means that your mortgage is at 6.5. Your 30-year mortgage up at 7%. Not a big deal. I purchased my first home at 7%, 7.5. So people are used to this. So right now, this is not alarming. Now I take it at 12%. That will probably create the real estate market or hurt a little bit. All right. Let's look at the E-mini futures. E-mini futures giving me the squeeze right now. All right. We thought we were going to get it, but the hourly is giving me the squeeze. So anything big can happen. We're expecting a really, really big move. It can be up or it can be down. It needs to take out 38.10. The levels are here right now. 38.10, short term, 37.81. 38.10, and then we got 38.83. 38.80, it's like 38.94, somewhere in there. Then after that, we got 4,000 and 40.33. That's on the upside. On the bottom, I gave you those numbers on the bottom. I think it's 37, 3666, and 3600. We're squeezing on the 15-minute time frame. So we have them both. But I do not want you to load the boat because you don't know where the direction is going to be, and it's all basically driven by data that we're getting. So I have no idea which way it's going to go, but it's going to be a big, big, big move. Overnight session. I gave those numbers on the chat. Asia is a little optimistic. This is a low that we got to 37.08 on the bottom. Be cautious of that. So we'll see what happens here. Over right now, we're getting it's about 840. We're just kind of consolidating. I don't think the move is going to happen before, and maybe there might be a little move, but again, right now 37.70. That puts us up higher, 37.80. So that's going to put us right in here right now at the upper range of the market. Bitcoin. Talked about Bitcoin yesterday. Bitcoin goes up. If the XPX goes up, Bitcoin goes up. This thing's been drowning. So gave the levels. We hit our levels here. ETH hit our level 11,000. MicroStrategy in trouble. Let's look at the overall. Let's see what's moving this morning. We got everything in a squeeze. XPX squeeze. Squeeze. Big move is coming, guys. Big move is coming. Google squeezing to the high side. We thought it was going to squeeze yesterday. It's moving today. We're at the bottom range, so that's fine. Google 2168 needs to take out 2176. Then it's got 2252. Amazon trying to squeeze, but too many shares here. It's not going to move. 106, 108, 111. Tesla strong. Apple strong. These are the squeezes that we said was going to happen, and they're starting to happen today. That's a plus, but we don't know what Powell's going to say. So maybe if you want to trade, these will move. 679, 134, 697 for Tesla, 732, 710, 732. Apple, 135, 139, 143. CMG, this is what pricing power. They lost pricing power. Nobody's going to pay $20 for a burrito. They'll stay home. You got 1233 on top, 1256. It can go the other way too, guys. Lamb Research, NVIDIA stronger. Mercado Libre squeezing. Shopify squeezing. Holding that 300 area. So we'll see. We'll see. In the Patreon, I gave you a clue. I said FedEx needs to hold 200. And Mike gives a little sense that the market might rally. Sure enough, we're at a squeeze point. FedEx is rallying. That's a beginning. Not long term, but it may be a short term temporary rally. So that's all we got, guys. That's all we got. You know, as far as what I'm going to trade today, this is all I have here. So as far as what are we looking at here? Again, we don't know what's going to happen. We're probably going to be 100 to 200 point move today. Yeah. On Ethereum, it hit my target. This is the target here. The target I've been talking about for 3 weeks. Yeah, right here. The target. Yeah, that I kind of spent about 2 sessions ago. We broke this down. I kind of told you, it hasn't changed. It will not change. I'm not going to read other Twitter accounts. It doesn't change. It's there. I haven't moved it. It's hit it. I'm not trading a position. I'm looking at the order flow. Nothing's changed. So my stance on Ethereum is still the same. Has not changed. So it's like, I know people want me to change my Ethereum because they're holding Ethereum because they're hope and praying. I don't do that. I pray not for this, but it's not changing, right? I'm sorry, it doesn't change. I broke this down. Remember, it's on video. We broke it down together. This point, that point, easy. Hit the 50. It's weakness. Probably gonna come down there. 120. Yeah, I said that. 120. It's probably going to come down to 412. It's breaking down. That's the monthly. On the weekly, it's not going to change. I'm not going to change my stance. Why? Because Ethereum has no earnings, has no pricing, has nothing. It's just Ethereum. It just trades, right? It's trading on a concept, a philosophy, and that's fine. People buy into it. They believe it. That's fine. But my stance doesn't change. So this is why I'm telling you, it's not going to change. I gave you the levels. Here it is. It hit it to a T, right? Is it going to come up? I don't know. That depends if people believe in it and order flow basically believe in it. So Ethereum, what happens? It's weak right now on the weekly basis. It might come back. I don't know. But it hit the target. It might consolidate here. But if you really want to know Ethereum, and this I'm going to be saying over and over and over again, you really need to do this. And I don't know how many times I tell you. You don't want to believe me? That is fine. But you need to follow the E-minis. Ethereum crypto follows this. Period. You don't believe me? Then stop asking me about Ethereum. Because this is how I get my data. Okay? This is it. Real simple. But Ethereum, I don't trade it. I give you levels. It's hit the levels. What's next? This is what's next. Okay. I know. Accept this. Write this down. Write this down. $92 is next. $375 is next. If it breaks that, if this breaks, it's going down to 412. Let's say 400. It's going down there. Looks weak. That's it. Pretty simple. All right, guys. I love you, Josh. But that's it. And you're not the only one that always asks me about Ethereum. But that is it. It's not changing. I don't trade it. It has no earnings that is going to change something automatically. It has no PE. It has no news. Nothing. It has nothing. Nothing. There's nothing that's going to convince buyers to move this thing on an impulse. Not like Tesla. Let's think of Tesla. Tesla can come out and say, man, you know, our receivables came out and we're doing X amount of receivables. That's good news. And the people are going to react positive towards that. And they're going to start investing in what? Tesla, because they're going to be making money, producing product, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. At least that's what the information, the data tells you. And people get excited about that. What does Ethereum have? Nothing. Just a whole bunch of people on TV influencing whatever. That's not enough. I mean, it's worked for a little bit, but that's it. Now, if you're a believer, then, you know, it's a good time to add right there if you're a believer. Or you can believe at 120, 300. Pretty simple. All right, guys, that's all I got. I'm going to be waiting on the chat on the on right here, and that is it. All right, guys, take care. Adios, and see you later, alligator. I will be on the chat, guys. I will be on the chat, and we will talk later.